Let's spell. Find pairs of words from the box that are homophones. So what is homophones? Homophones are words which have different meanings, different spellings, but homo, same, phone, sound. Homophone means what? The words which are pronounced the same, though they have a different spelling and a different meaning, right? So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 6 words are given there, and there are 6 words in the boxes here also. We need to identify the word which has the same pronunciation, drag and drop it here, right? So the first one is a bear. Bean, rose, new, bird, bear. Bear, fair. Yes, bear. Right. So bear, bear. That is homophone. See, B-A-R-E, A-R-E, spelling E-A-R. They have different spellings. Now, meaning, bear means what? To carry. Isn't it? Bear means wild animal. Okay. So they have a different spelling, different meaning, but they are pronounced the same. Such words are called homophones. Right? So bear, bear, birth, bean, rose, new, birth. Nice. So what do you mean with this birth? We know date of birth, birthday. This one. B-E-R-T-H, birth. Yeah, when we go somewhere, when we book a ticket in a railways, in a train, we get a birth also. Means what? The provision to sleep. Huh? Bean. B-E-A-N, bean. Kidney bean. Yes. Then B-E-E-N, bean is a B form. Fair, fair. Fair means the cost of traveling. Fair means good looking, right? Okay. A rose, a rose. Yeah. R-O-W-S rose means rows and columns. Huh? R-O-S-E rose means flower. New. Past tense of no. New. Not old. So that is the pair of homophones. Huh? Bear, bear, birth, birth, bean, bean, fair, fair, rose, rose, new, new. Okay? So that's it. I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read it once again, right? So, fill in the missing letters from the form the meaningful words taken from the text. Rewrite them in your notebook. You may use the clues given in the box. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 words are given there. In all the words, there are some letters are missing. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to write those missing letters and make it a complete or a meaningful word. Right? And if you have any doubt, we can have a look at these clues given there. The first one is dash A, T, dash. Here we have the karate, K-A-R-A-T-E, karate, isn't it? Yes. K-A-R-A-T-E. Yes, karate. Second, A-C-T- acute, na? A-C-U-T-E. Yes, acute. S-R-A-E. Shortage. S-H-O-R-T-A-G-E. Dash O-N dash E-R dash dash. Conserve. There is only one remaining there. C-O-N-S-E-R-V-E. Conserve. Right? So, karate, acute, shortage, conserve. Right? Karate, acute, shortage, conserve are the 4 words. Okay? So now I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read it again yourself once, right? Vocabulary, word power. So find and color the synonyms of the words given. One has been done for you. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words are given there. Their synonyms are given here also. They are there in this word puzzle too. So we need to find those words here and write it over here. Okay, drag and drop. So one, broad means wide. That is already done for us. Second is fetch. Fetch means what? To bring, isn't it? Yeah, B-R-I-N-G. Bring is already there, isn't it? Drag and drop. Yes. To fetch means to bring. Then, realize. Realize means, yes, U-N-D-E-R-S-T-A-N-D. Understand, isn't it? We have understand here also. Yes, we will drag and drop it there. Clean means pure. P-U-R-E, pure. Clean means pure. Clean water means what? Pure water, isn't it? Yes. Build. Construct. Yes. C-O-N-S-T-R-U-C-T. Construct. Big, large, L-A-R-G-E. Okay. So they are about the synonyms. The first one is broad, wide, fetch, bring, realize, understand, clean, pure, build, construct, big, large, right? So they are the synonyms. You can do this coloring activity. You can download these pages from the PDF, which is there along with this video, right? So you can download it, you can print it out, and you can do this coloring activities in that, right? Okay. So now I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can have a look at these words once again and read them, right? So it's common for us to use the language skills in every lesson. We know it. We have a skills and activity part starting with the letters read onwards, which is aimed at improving the language skills of the people who learn English, because English is not a subject, it's a language, right? So when we learn a language, we need to learn it in its aspects of usage also. How to read in English, how to speak in English, how to write in English, how to listen and understand in English are also very important, right? So this particular part is aimed at improving your reading skills. First we will listen to that. First we will listen to this particular passage, and after that I will read it again, and then I will let you have the time to read it, okay?
Read the following passage. There lived 3 fishes in a pond. One day, some fishermen were passing by and they saw this pond. One fisherman said, "We have never come to this pond to catch fish. Is it full of fishes?" The other fisherman looked at the pond and said, "Let us come tomorrow. We already caught many today." The fisherman left. The first fish heard this. He was shocked and very frightened. He called all the fishes together and said, "We should go to some other pond. The fishermen will come tomorrow and kill all of us." The second fish immediately said, "You are right. It won't be wise to stay here." But the third fish laughed loudly at them and said, "We should not leave this pond. If it is time for us to die, we cannot save ourselves. Death will certainly come. We have grown up here. Our grandparents also lived here. I will not go anywhere." The first fish left the pond with his family and went away to another pond. The second fish also left the pond with his family when he saw the fisherman came towards the pond. The fishermen threw their net and caught all the fishes in the pond. The third fish was also caught and they all died.
Okay, so now I will read the passage, right? And after that, I will let you have the time to read it. Fine? So there lived 3 fishes in a pond. One day, some fishermen were passing by and they saw this pond. One fisherman said, "We have never come to this pond to catch fish. It's full of fishes." The other fisherman looked at the pond and said, "Let's come tomorrow. We already caught many today." The fisherman left. The first fish heard this. He was shocked and was very frightened. He called all the fishes together and said, "We should go to some other pond. The fishermen will come tomorrow and kill all of us." The second fish immediately said, "You are right. It won't be wise to stay here." But the third fish laughed loudly at them and said, "We should not leave this pond. If it is time for us to die, we cannot save ourselves. Death will certainly come. We have grown up here. Our grandparents also lived here. I will not go anywhere." The first fish left the pond with the family and went away to another pond. The second fish also left the pond with the family when he saw the fishermen come towards the pond. The fishermen threw their nets and caught all the fishes in the pond. The third fish was also caught and they all died. So this is, see, in the end of the story, end of the lesson, conserve water, as if and Bharat were saying something to each other, na? And they said we should not be like the third fish in the story. So this is the story. So there was a pond in the forest. Yeah, somewhere there was a pond, and there lived 3 fish in that. Plenty of fish were there in that, but 3 of them are in pond and forest. So one day, some fishermen passed by this pond, and they noticed that there were a lot of fish in this pond. And the first fisherman told the second fisherman, "We have never come to this pond, so that means we have never caught any fish from this pond. So this pond is full of fish, and we will have a good catch if you try to catch fish from this pond." The second fisherman said, somehow we have got a very good catch today. No problem, we will come tomorrow and we catch all the fish in this. So the first fish heard this conversation in between the two fishermen. It got frightened. It called the other two fishes and said, this is what happened. The two fishermen came this way today. They have observed our pond and they have planned to come tomorrow and catch us. So it's good if we can go away from this pond as early as possible. Second fish said, yes, that's right. We should not keep our life at risk. We should go away as early as possible. Third fish said, no, we should not go. This is our home. Nobody had come to kill us. Huh? Our grandparents lived here. So, we should not go away from this place. And if it is time for death, we will die. So, we need not try to save our lives. Better stay here itself and die. The first fish was clever enough. He immediately took his family and went to some other ponds. The second fish was thinking what to do. But when he saw the fisherman coming, he understood it's a danger and he also went with his family. But the third fish, even when the fisherman came there, it was not thinking about anything. So the fishermen threw their nets, caught all the fish in it, including that of the third fish and its family, and all the fish died. Okay? So we need to be wise, not foolish. Right? That is the story. Now, I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that, yes, you can read the story yourselves once again. Right? And after that, we will go on to the next section. Yes, now we have got some questions to answer. Who heard the fishermen talk to each other? Who heard the fishermen talking to each other? Yeah, it was the first fish, isn't it? Yes, the first fish heard the fishermen talk to each other. Right? The first fish heard the fishermen talking to each other. What did the second fish say? When the first fish went and told what he heard, what did the second fish say? The second fish said that the first fish was right and it was not wise to stay in the pond. When the first fish said we should leave this pond as early as possible, the second fish said that's right. We should leave the place as early as possible. Third question, what did the first fish do? What did the first fish do? He left the pond with his family, isn't it? Yes. The first fish left the pond with his family. There is a wise fish. What happened to all the fishes who stayed back in the pond? What happened? Yeah, the fishermen threw the net, all of them were caught and dead, isn't it? Yes. All the fish that stayed back were caught by the fisherman. Do you think all the fishes should have taken immediate steps to save themselves? Why? What should have they done? Yes. The fishes should have taken immediate steps to save themselves. Had they done that, the fishermen would not have caught them. The first fish heard the fishermen talking to each other. He even alerted the other fish, but they were not wise enough to make an immediate move. They thought, well, let us wait. The first fish was wise enough. He understood there is a danger coming. He took immediate steps and saved his life. The second fish also was a kind of okay. It waited and made sure that yes, there is a danger, but still it could save its life. But the third fish and the other fish, They didn't act on the moment. The result, they all were caught and dead. Right? Yeah. Now we'll move on to the next one.